Hi, I'm Michelle Janae, and today we're going to talk about how we can best prepare for our upcoming January 2024 New Year's resolutions. The first thing we want to do is really flesh out our expectations for the goal. We want it to be acquirable, we want it to be measurable, and most importantly, it needs to be something that really gets you excited. Hopefully you have been putting thought into this goal for some time. Maybe you've worked to achieve it in the past and have some experiences to draw on. So take a little bit of time just for yourself to really envision what it is you would like to see and how that can be put in a way for you to measure your own progress and your own success. After you've arranged a goal that you really feel confident that you've been able to pinpoint, it is important to start building the world around you in a way that supports your own success. The first thing, of course, to start off with is yourself. Your mind, body, and spirit is your source of motivation. It's your source of imagination. It's what originated the goal to begin with. Getting in touch with this part of yourself is so important because your mind is the one that generates your vision. Your body is what's going to care for you all the while you're taking these steps. Perhaps you prepare for it as you're getting ready in the morning. Your body sees you through work, takes care of you so that you can spend more time concentrating on what it is you would like to pursue. And then obviously when you lay your head down at night, that soul connection, that spirit connection, will allow you to say, okay, universe, I've done what I could do today. I've put forth my effort. I'm laying it down right now and pushing off that energy to you because it's time for me to rest. We will have a video on rest. It's a very important piece of pursuing a goal. But do check in with yourself and check in with yourself every day. Even if it's just 3 to 5 minutes of really concentrating on what it is you want, you would find that Olympic athletes do this, that successful businessmen think about how their meetings are going to go. There is a psychological preparation that comes not just in thinking about what you're going to do, but really experiencing it as though you're there, as though you are achieving what it is you sought out to find. So do take that time and take a little bit each day, even on the days that you would consider your off days or days that you're not working towards your goal. For example, if you were learning a new instrument, perhaps you practice 3 to 4 times a week and then take rest days. Still envision, still plan, and still connect with yourself as you move forward during those days. This helps keep it alive and keep the motivation high. The second thing you want to do is create a schedule, right? We already discussed if you wanted to practice, or exercise is a very popular one for each new year. You wanted to build a schedule for yourself, again, that is achievable, that you can acquire, that's realistic to your lifestyle even right now. You will be making room for it. Change doesn't just happen to anybody. This is a time that you need to set aside and protect and follow through with, but by laying it out in a calendar, in a schedule, not only will you be your own accountability buddy, but you'll get to see your progress as you go through. I would recommend, side by side with your calendar, you find a way to document this experience. This can be in a journal, it can be by making videos, it could be by recording yourself vocally, or if you are learning an instrument, because seeing your progress or reading your progress just a little bit each day will also help on the days that you're not feeling as motivated, where your energy may be low. Sometimes it can get you even more excited because you want to talk about your successes and talk about how you didn't realize you could do this as quickly as you thought you would. or maybe you're stumbling and you just kind of need a minute to chew on it. But regardless, both of those will help you keep that goal close to you. It's not just a January 1st decision. This is something that you've really prepared for, that you've thought about, and that you are setting time aside because it's important to you. The next thing you would like to do is adjust your living space. Whether you're in a condo or perhaps you're renting a room at a university, or if you have your own spacious home, you want to make sure that your living arrangements reflect the goals that you have in mind. So if your goal is health and wellness, perhaps you would like to put art up for yourself. Perhaps you would like to choose paintings or portraits of foods you would like to have, or you would like to have magazine clippings of people who inspire you or whose wisdom you draw from. What you're doing is you're creating a space that reflects not just your goal, but your future, because this is something that is going to become a part of you. It's something that you're working hard towards. So get silly with it. This is who you are. This is what you want to become. Celebrate it in your space. Celebrate it in your environment. If you do have your own office or your own workstation, it is also a place that's yours that you can just kind of create those recollections of what your focus is. So we've talked about connecting with the self, connecting with your time, which is your calendar, and then also connecting with your living environment, all prompting you to stay in alignment with this goal. The next step would be making sure you have people in your life who are encouraging of you. I'd say 3 is a pretty solid number. If you can have 3 friends, family, loved ones, folks you look up to, who you would feel comfortable sharing what you're aspiring to do and have them be excited for you. That's empowering. Having someone who's just in your corner saying, yeah, do it, kill it, you're going to be great. That's something that you can hold on to as you persevere. It's also someone that you can go to as you do progress in what you're aiming for. So if you are learning a song, perhaps you're learning different chords on a guitar or you're learning different riffs. You can check in with somebody. Perhaps you don't have the whole song, but they can celebrate the milestones that you hit along the way. Again, making it real to you. Furthermore, with people in your life, it's often very difficult for us to kind of be our own disciplinarian, right? It can be difficult when we want to wake ourselves up in the morning. It can be difficult when, the wind's taken out of our sails, we're a little tired, or we're frustrated, or we're hungry, whatever it is, whatever's going on, perhaps we're stressed. It can be difficult to feel like our own drill sergeant. Now, the 3 friends that you're aspiring or that you're talking to can be very helpful, but sometimes you need someone who can kind of hold you accountable. Even if it's not someone who's saying, you said you were going to do this, it's more like if you said you were going to do something in a week and it's taken you 3, just having somebody in your life who you're checking in with will make you cease procrastinating it from 3 weeks to 4 to 5. Now 2 months have gone by and you haven't made any headway. Having someone who you really are communicating your goals to or the pieces of your ultimate goal to can really help that motivation continue. The hard part is that motivation comes and goes. It has an ebb and flow, and it's perfectly natural for most of us to procrastinate or, like I said, to lose the wind in your sails. But having someone to help you along the way, sometimes this can be a behavioral coach. Hi. Sometimes this can be a mentor, someone you look up to, someone who either has been there or you know is actively helping you work towards it. But either way, someone who you can say, was really hoping to finish by now, or I was hoping to at least be this far by now. Having those conversations, having that communication makes an enormous difference in progress. And it makes an enormous difference in those quiet moments at home when you're thinking about, oh, I'm going to see so and so, in 2 days. Maybe I should just pick up that guitar again and play a little longer. Or I'm going to prep for that business meeting a little harder to make sure that I'm ready. So we have concentrated on the self. We have concentrated on our time. We've concentrated on our living space. We've concentrated on the people around us. These are all things that are aspects we have control over, right? That we are participating in to kind of protect and nurture our desire to achieve this goal. The last thing I'd encourage, and this one you can get real playful with, there's pretty much zero limits. In any media expression you enjoy, music, videos, art, just talking with one another, comedy, find the media that you enjoy the most and find media outlets that celebrate that as well. No matter what your interests are, there is a niched corner of the internet that shares the same one as you. And so really dig for it. Dig for it in your free time. You're in a bath or something. Find something on YouTube. Make sure you don't drop your phone, though. That sucks. But get it all around you. Have it be something that you're listening to on your drive to work. Or, it's in the background while you're cooking. Whatever it is that you want to concentrate on, really build up this world that is entirely focused on what you yourself are trying to aspire towards. But again, don't lose sight of that spiritual connection. I know spiritual can be a dirty word for some folks, however it sees fit to you. But whatever power you see involved in your life that, allows plants to grow while you're sleeping, right? You're not contributing to that necessarily. You can provide the water, you can provide the soil. The plant, though, is a living organism. Your goal, in its own way, is alive. It's an alive idea. It will provide energy. It will provide something fun and exciting in you. And we're nurturing that. That's what all of these aspects are about. And so you can see why I bring this up before Halloween, because we need time to go ahead and flourish in this environment and get it ready for what it is that you're going to pursue. So I very much look forward to what 2024 can bring. I'm offering my services as a behavior coach if you would like help in pursuing this. You can see the link down below. But I do hope that you take time to explore all of these different facets in a way to support yourself in doing something that's important to you. One last little note. Don't forget to draw on your previous experiences. Some people can get discouraged because, I've tried to achieve this and in the past I've failed. Very often it was not necessarily a failure. There was progress. There were steps taken in the direction that you wanted to go, but perhaps you didn't meet your own level of expectation. Perhaps it wasn't as efficiently done as you would have liked to see, and that was discouraging, which led to procrastination or postponement of the goal itself. However, your own experiences and your own wisdom can help you progress and achieve this and do it successfully in a way that you would like to see. So I do hope that you feel encouraged and excited for the upcoming year. Take time with yourself. Take time preparing for the vision you have. I feel very strongly about this because, especially after seeing COVID, going through the closure, a lot of folks lost touch with what they considered to be themselves, what they considered to be their own values. And so there's been a regrowth, a rekindling of spirit that's been taking place in these years after. And I'm really excited to see what 2024 holds. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll see you again soon.